Hi Marty and Chad. Hi Marty and Chad. Hand pink waving.
Alrighty. Good and happy Saturday. Marty here. Welcome to my Saturday morning cartoon. Ed, Joy Roth, welcome in, viewers. Something new here this morning, for me anyway. New, no, Permadeath No Startership is not new for me. Absolutely not. No HUD, that is uncharted territory. So I'm not expecting this to go well, be honest with you. But let's give it a shot. I was lurking over on not abandoned. No, it's not an abandoned run. Text the infidel. Welcome in. Thank you. we're we're pushing all the sliders over to the right. All the way over. Locked it, and off we go. Are we happy with that? Everything is over all the way to the right. Save, delete it. It's not, except for the abandoned one. It's not an abandoned run, so we're going to leave that as standard. Everything is over to the right. Tutorial is disabled. Oh my. Oh my. Here we go. Setting expectations, right, Ed? You dog. I'm just hoping. Well, yeah, as I was saying, I was watching Jason do this yesterday. It is not easy. It's not easy to do a permadeath run for starters, and it's even harder to do a no HUD run. So let's get it off. Let's get the HUD off, and let's get this show on the road, shall we? Now, first thing I like to do in any no permadeath run is look for a cave. Yellow planet. Oh, it's going to be easy to find sodium on this planet, right? Okay, looks like. Oh, and no starter ship, right? So I'm probably going to turn around, and we don't. Oh, we do have rings. Okay, good, good. At least we have rings. Which way am I facing? Okay, my ship is over that way, so I'm going to go this way. I'm going to go this way. Delta, welcome to the stream. How are you doing this morning? Is this a cave? Please tell me this is a cave. Oh, there is. You're right. That's cool. Thanks for the help. Thanks for the help. Is this it? Yeah, this is it. Okay, cool, cool. Perfect. What a good start. Oh my goodness. Just give me a second. I got a funny feeling my webcam settings are have gone awry. Yeah. Okay. Are you sure you want to remove that? Yes. Let's add it back in. Video capture. Oh. My webcam's not working at all this morning. Okay, well, I guess I'm just going to have to shut that off then. Shut it off altogether. That's fine. It's not a big deal. It's not about me. Wait, no, wait, it is about me. You're not going to hear me laugh and cry and scream and blah. You're going to hear me do it. Yes, you won't see me do it. It's all good. So obviously no HUD means no indicators, no icons on your screen. I'm seeing one thing that might kind of save me a little bit, but I won't need it. I was thinking earlier this morning, if I'm not on a ring planet, this is going to hurt. But I turned off the HUD in another playthrough just for a minute, just to see what the effect is, because I've never gone without the HUD. And you see, it doesn't even tell you what you're looking at here, right? Can you even scan stuff? Oh, you can scan stuff. Okay. You can scan stuff, and you can get money for it. It doesn't even tell you how much money you get. No, that's the thing, right? Although you should be able to do what is it? This? Should be able to do that to get carbon. Although that's not a good idea. We can see what we got, right? We can see what we got in a some of what we got over here. We need some ferrite dust to make some of these ion batteries. We need some carbon, of course, for our multi-tool. There's our multi-tool. The scanner does work. It is I'm going to leave that there because that's going to give us more money, I think. The terrain manipulator should work. I'm going to put the mining beam over here. And we're going to go like this. Two things from the stones. Yeah. Yeah, so we're going to get our stalagmites and stalactites, and we've got these, I think. We've got those little plants. We've got those. We should be able to get these. Not sure there's any rocks in here. Sometimes there's rocks in your cave, sometimes not. Don't know what kind of planet we're working on here. Let's for sure get some carbon. We're lucky enough to get carbon inside the cave, so we do have a limit on stack size per inventory slot. Is it even going to tell me that I'm out? I'm going to go till I'm out here. I'm gathering carbon. And I'm thinking of going. See, there's no indicator to tell me how low I'm getting on carbon here. I will have to keep that in mind because I really don't want to. There's another plant there. This isn't getting us a lot of money, by the way. You're thinking, oh, Marty, going to be able to scan stuff and get everything you need. No, get all the money you need to buy a ship if you need to. That's not going to happen. Ships are in the millions, and I think we're getting like 500 units per scan here, so that will not happen. Okay, let's go a little further in. We do have a ring around the planet. I'll be happy to announce that. That's a good thing because that will definitely help orient me. I think we're done. Yeah, so mining beam, charge that with carbon. Yeah, and I don't often use that method of recharging either, but I think I might today. Let's gather the more carbon here. These plants should be carbon. Although I have not been informed of that. Yes, I have. It says right there, carbon. Okay. Yes. Yes, it does. So you can see cobalt there for the stalactites. Sodium, ferrite dust. Oh, that's not a stalagmite. That's a rock. Okay, even better. I'll make some iron batteries. I thought that was a stalagmite. It's not. It's rocks. This stuff here is rocks. Had me going. Okay, you can see how much your mining beam is charged. As a matter of fact, I think no. Yeah, you can right here. Okay, that's not so terrible. Okay, what do we got here? Ferrite dust and that. Carbon. Okay, so we got more than one stack of carbon. That's good. We'll try to keep it like that. Ion batteries, eh? 2. We need more cobalt. We need more cobalt. Pretty sure that's cobalt. Oh, we got lots of carbon in here. So we're going to spend a few minutes scoping this place out. It's not telling me what I'm getting here. Oh, what's this? Salt. Salt. Not sure if I see an immediate need for salt. I can't see if I'm overheating the mining beam. Yeah, I just did actually. So we're going to get some ferrite dust here, just to make a few ion batteries. Whoops, whoops. This is probably likely sodium or oxygen over here in these toxic plants. Yeah, so I mean, it is harder for sure because you don't have any information, or you got very little information. But you do have some. So the goal, just give me a few seconds here to look at my description, because I'm pretty sure, yeah, Jason's rules. Start on extreme, all sliders move to the right. When game starts, turn the HUD off, that's done. Avoid starter ship, we know what we're going to do there. We're on a ring planet, fortunately, so I'll be able to orient myself, I'm hoping anyway. We're going to move to the ring that's opposite the direction of the ship. All alien interactions allowed. So before that it says avoid starter ship, including no trading for money or using items within it. All alien interactions allowed. All buildings are usable. Allowed to buy ship or fixed crash ship. So that's it. Challenge is complete when you leave the planet, leave the atmosphere. Okay, so that's the rules. They're in the description of the video. That's it. It's not, well, it is rocket science, isn't it? No, the difficulty is the same as Permadeath No Starter Ship, but the added challenge is no HUD, which is, well, it is quite a challenge, because you can't scan around looking for buildings or stuff, right? And that is the challenge, I'm guessing. This is a new rock here, I think. Ferrite dust, yeah. Let's get our carbon. Let's get some more cobalt. Wait now. Oh, we didn't scan the stalagmite. There it is there. And that's already scanned. That's carbon. We're going to leave the cave, I think, after we grab this ferrite dust here. Because I'm going to see if I can make a bunch of... oh, wow, what was that? A new visual effect. Okay, we're out again. Mining beam, charge. What else do we need to charge? Anything? Life support? Not really. Okay. Oh, what do we got here? Ferrite dust. More than a stack. And we have ionized cobalt. Let's see how many more ion batteries we can make. 15, eh? 15, that's a start. More cobalt. You know what? I'm going to get more cobalt. I'm thinking I should start off with a real healthy bunch of ion batteries. At least we won't have to worry about that too much. So I think it was Ray on Katrin's stream this morning was talking about how hard this is, or kind of alluded to that in a sense. And it is hard. You want an additional challenge, Ray? If you want an additional challenge, I was just thinking about something and it just slipped my mind. You said something about a terrain manipulator. If you turn the tutorial off, you get the terrain manipulator. It's not critical, but terrain manipulator is very, very, very handy. Especially if you find yourself in a position where there's no caves around and your health is running out or something. You wanna get in shelter. You can just dig a hole in the ground and at least get out of the immediate danger, right? Okay, so we have, how many more can we get? That's enough. 28. We don't have any dihydrogen, so we can't make any life support, but we do have a little bit of oxygen. You know what? I'm just going to go and see if there's any more hazardous flora in here for oxygen. Is that new? Yes. How much carbon do we have? We got more than a stack. Okay. I don't see any more hazardous flora. I think we're going to leave the cave now. We're going to leave the safety of the cave, and we're going to start making our way away from the starter ship. I'm a little nervous about this. In fact, I'm so nervous. I'm almost feeling the need for a bio break. My stomach is gurgling and such. Now we've already scanned that. That's what? That's salt. Okay, we don't need that. And it's dark out. Okay, not sure what that means in terms of temperatures. Usually it's cooler at night. That stands to reason. Okay, now we said we're going to walk away from our ship, which is over there somewhere, I do believe. And we're going to walk towards this. It doesn't even tell us when we've harvested. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff in there. We got almost 30 ion batteries, and we got pretty much all the carbon. So, Katrin, welcome in, welcome in. Good morning to you. I wasn't sure we were going to be able to scan. Not that it makes a big difference, because you can't oh, is that right, eh? Wow, that's unfortunate. I'm going to try this in third person too. I never go third person, so that's going to be a bit more of a challenge for me. So it doesn't tell me what I have scanned and what I haven't scanned. Oh, this stuff. Yeah, need this stuff. This, you can see that in your scanner. Even though you don't have a HUD, you do have a scanner. See, there's your scanner, right? You can scan stuff. And it tells you what you're looking at, basically. So, for example, this is ferrite, dust, and sodium, which is very, very handy, of course. Sodium for hazard protection recharge, right? So we're going to take that. It's probably not a lot of sodium. Can't really tell from that. How are we doing for carbon? Okay, we got this too. Dihydrogen. We're short 1 dihydrogen to make 2 jelly. Didn't tell me. It didn't tell me. Oh my god. Oh my god, it didn't tell me that my, did it? I don't think it told me that my, my hazard protection was off. My goodness, if that's the case, it's going to be doubly hard. I think I'm going to avoid those deuterium plants because I'm not really all that good on my jetpack at the best of times. So yeah, that's just a surefire way for me to perish. This should be oxygen here. This should be condensed carbon. I think this might come in handy if I end up finding a ship. I'm being a little I'm getting a little ahead of myself here because we got a long way to go for that. Oh, I'm pretty sure I didn't turn off my my exosuit. So it should tell me when stuff happens, right? We're still kind of going towards that side of the rings, that end of the rings. Oh, wait a second. Dihydrogen. So now we should have enough to make a couple, I think. A couple of life support gel. Oh, and it's getting daylight. Let's see. Mining beam. Oh, it wants to use my my sodium first. Now the only thing is, if you run low on sodium, it's not going to fully recharge your hazard protection. Is this new? Yes. So of course, scanning all the animals, we can see, I think. Yeah, okay, we've scanned 4 out of 8. There's flying and 3 underground. Okay, where's the flying one? Scanning all the animals is going to get us a ton of nanites. Well, not a ton, but it's going to get us 2,000 nanites. Which, of course, will come in handy. If we run into a landed pilot or something like that. Okay, let me just check and see if I can make, okay, dihydrogen. It takes dihydrogen jelly and carbon. Okay, how many of these can I make? Just 3, eh? And carbon, I have a stack in a bit, so I can make 4 of those. Okay, good. That's a start. Where are the ships going? back that way. So a dead giveaway for a trading post is, of course, the ships going around in a circle. Trading post or an archive. If you see ships going around in a circle, you know you're close to one of those guys. It's funny. I've started a few permadeath playthroughs over the years, and every now and then I'll get one that, you know, the character perishes in a few minutes, and the biggest reason for that is you don't find shelter right away, right? Hazard protection. Let's get that going. You don't find, you know, safety. You don't find a cave or whatever, right? Got some more sodium here. Oh, here we go. Here's a start. I guess that looks nasty down there. Let's throw that out. See, we got nanites. Quite likely to be nanites. It doesn't tell you. What did I get? I got nanites. Okay, so here's what Jason was doing. He was digging out the ground to see where the salvage data is. Of course, because that's going to come in handy, right? There it is. Is that it? Yes. Okay. And we continue towards that thing. Is this a cave? No. Shit. What was that? Dang. Wrong tool. Get some more carbon. I'm going to go back in the cave for a moment. Just to get out of the elements. Just for a bit. And let's take kind of a see where we're at kind of thing. This goes in here. No, sorry, it goes in here. Yeah. Silicate powder. We got 3 salvage data. Okay. Ferrite dust. You can do it! Yeah. Well, Sin, welcome in. How are you doing today? Hope everybody's having a great day. We're doing a different kind of challenge here this morning, as you can know. No HUD. Never done a no HUD challenge, so let's give it a shot. Got a bit of sodium. We don't have any oxygen left, so we're going to have to rely on our life support gel for recharging this. There. Oh, crap. No HUD is fun? Yeah, it's permadeath for sure. Oh yeah, we got stuff right here. Yeah, it is PD, yeah. All the sliders over to the right. The only one that's not over there is the abandoned. It's not an abandoned run. I guess that would make it triply hard, wouldn't it? Am I actually hitting this thing? Yep. That's exactly right. That's exactly right. Stocking up on those. A little bit of oxygen. Need some more dihydrogen. And gonna keep needing carbon. Now, fortunately, in the cave here, we do have yeah, so I do have something to orient myself. I'm on a ring planet, so at least I'm going to go in one direction, and it's pretty much away from my starter ship. So there's no starter ship, of course. So one of the sides of the rings points away from the ship, pretty much. So I'm going to use that. I was watching Jason do this yesterday, and it's not easy, right? I don't know what to expect exactly. Okay, now this is all carbon in here. So we can grab this. I'd like to have a couple of stacks of carbon, but yeah, exactly right. There are no markers. Yeah, so the compass, there's two things you can do here. And one thing I noticed earlier this morning, I just shut the HUD off on another playthrough just to see what it was like. Well, you do have a scanner, right? Here, let me just show you. You do have a scanner, right? And it tells you what the composite of the materials is, right? So this is carbon. You can see it right there on the left. This is cobalt, ionized cobalt, I should say. Cobalt and ionized cobalt. But over on the right, it tells you your current location. So if you're going in a certain direction, right? Like, for example, let me just get this carbon right here first. Am I actually getting it? I don't know. Okay. Oh, a minute. So mining beam, recharge with carbon.
Technology recharge.
Life support's good. Cobalt. No, that's true. The compass can help you for sure, but here's another thing you can try. Let me just actually, you know what? Let's get some more materials here. See if we can make some more. Okay, Ed. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate it. Have a great rest of your day. Did we shout out Sin? Let's just give that a quick look here. I'm pretty sure there's a shout out for Sin. Yeah, Lord of Sin. There you go. Cool. Yeah, so awesome. So your coordinates don't give you a direction necessarily, but you can almost extrapolate that. I'm going to do that in a moment. As soon as I want to get more oxygen. I only got 24. 41 units. Not much use. Salt. I'm going to put that down here. I don't think I need salt, but we'll see. $52 ion batteries. That should be more than enough. The only thing I'm concerned about is my life support. Yes, yes you can. Yes you can. You absolutely can. If you're going in a certain direction, like if you're going in a cardinal direction, one of your coordinates is not going to change. So if you're going north-south, your east-west coordinate shouldn't change. Simple as that, right? I'm hoping I'm getting a little bit of oxygen here. I don't know. It's not telling me, right? Yeah, I got 12. 12? 12? Come on, man. Wow, 12. Okay, so let's see. Where are the rings? Can't even see the rings. Yeah, we're going this way. We're going this way. This is the direction. The rings are going like this, and we've decided we're going in this direction. So basically, yeah, for sure. That's not a new one. Oh look, we got a building. Interesting. What is it? It's abandoned. I'd act all brave and thump my chest and everything and start grabbing those eggs, but you know what? I might not do that. Ferrite dust, right? Oh, it's salt and ferrite dust. We're gonna... Yeah, we're gonna leave that alone. So, no NPCs in here. There might be a... no, not there. There's even a hazardous plant here. Oh, okay, well. Okay, let me just turn this on.
Arcade, you got sparkling _ heart.
Yeah, I'll turn that on. I'm not in Discord this morning, by the way, if anybody's wondering. I don't usually get people coming into my Discord, but I'm not there this morning. May as well get this. This save point isn't going to help us, but it might give us something handy. Keyboard and mouse. That's what I'm playing on. I'm a keyboard and mouse guy. I'm not a controller guy. It just is what it is, right? I'm so used to playing with a keyboard and mouse. I do use a controller on some games, but only for flying or driving. I'm not really that handy with the controller. Not handy enough. I'm used to having a lot more controls. So I think it's night again,
Since
right?
Arcade made it back from the wilderness with a collection of
Yeah.
tales and tales.
Okay. It's
Results. Since Arcade. 110,000.
it's night again in the on the planet here.
My hands can't play games with KVM.
No?
It's excruciatingly painful.
Oh, is that right, eh? That's unfortunate for sure. That is unfortunate. If I ever get that way, well, obviously I'm gonna... I can play with a controller, I just prefer not to. Is that too far? Let's grab some more oxygen. Should be able to get that, whatever that is. Maybe that?
The mouse isn't as painful, but clawing my left hand for WASD is.
Okay. 87 oxygen. That's still not nearly enough. Don't think we'll need projectiles. We don't even have a... No, we don't even have a weapon, so you know what? Let's get rid of this. Oh, feck. I just wasted some resources making that ferrite dust. Damn it. Yeah, you see, 15 oxygen for... So it costs 60 oxygen to fully recharge, I think. Fully recharge life support. That's going to be... That might be a problem down the road. Okay, we got some navigation data. I don't know what we're going to need that for yet. Probably nothing. We can make one more of these. Yeah. Okay, we got a bit of carbon. We got a little bit of oxygen. We got 5 life support. So that should carry us through for a bit anyway. Let's get out of here. And we're going this way. Have we scanned this? I think we've still got 3 underground creatures left to get, right? Yeah. 2 rares and an uncommon. And we haven't seen hide nor hair of them. What is this stuff?
Do not be afraid to dig holes to escape the elements.
No, that's for sure, right? I think I just got punctured by hazardous flora back there. No, I'm not afraid of doing that for sure. Oh, we're in a crater here. Is there hydrogen jelly? Yeah. Oh, there's lots of it. And there's lots of little rocks here too. May as well do that. Is that not a rock? Yeah.
Looks like I'm going to have to do a run like this too. I wanted to do one years ago, but no one seemed interested.
Oh,
Technology recharge.
oh, easy way to tell your mining beam is out of gas. It just stops. Actually, I'm going to hang on to the sodium. Now, if I use one of these, it's going to use 2. Yeah, you see? It used 2.
Recharge.
It's not what I wanted, but, well, it is what it is. Let's make a few more of these. The more life support gel I have, the more comfortable I am about this whole thing. If you get enough ion batteries and life support gel, you should almost be able to go indefinitely. There's no HUD or no HUD. Yeah, you can't tell what's going on here, right? The only way you can tell actually is with your photo mode, and that is allowed. This is allowed. Yeah, pulse the mining laser. It doesn't tell you when you're getting overheated, so, but I think the beam starts to go red when it does get to the end. Oh shit, there was some oxygen back there, see? I'm going to go back there and get it, because I don't see any other kind of large deposits. So it's behind me to my 7 o'clock. Shit, now I'm all disoriented. So I think it's back.
You get better gain to
I think it's
power
over
usage.
here.
The beam tells you when it's hot.
Yeah, you see it's green there now. And as it overheats, it'll turn red, I think. Yeah, see it's going orange, now it's red. See? Oh, I did let it overheat that time, but the point is it does change colors. The beam does change colors as it overheats. Are you done? That's not underground. Where is it?
Thumbs up.
Yeah, it should be over here somewhere. Am I going the right way? It's over to my right. So it's over here. There it is. Okay, this is going to come in handy for sure. This is
Backseat driving.
it's all good, man. It's all good. No worries, Sin. It's all good. I kind of know what I'm doing, more or less. I do appreciate the assistance for sure. Because, of course, brain farts, right? Brain farts are a big thing with me. So, you know. I don't always think on my feet, especially when playing video games. I mean, it's just a game, right? Okay, it's getting red. I'm going to tickle the... My suit's not telling me when I'm running out of... Yeah, you see, I'm out. I'm out. It's not telling me. I'm not appreciating that. Oh, I think... Is this... Yeah, this is one of the 3 undergrounds that are left. Which one is it? Is it one of the rare ones? Yes. Okay, good. Now we are going this way. And you'll notice... Nope. Okay. I'm trying not to use up all my sodium because I'm keeping that for a backup. Just like the oxygen, which now we have more than 2 stacks. 2 stacks and a bit, in fact. So that's comfort. That adds to my comfort level. That definitely adds to my comfort level. Okay. I was thinking of something earlier that would make this even more challenging. I mean, this is challenging enough for me, but saw some navigation data up here. We got a sentinel. He's looking kind of right at me. Okay, well, we're gonna avoid getting them all excited. You go away. Go away. How did he end up? Oh, he's not. I guess he is in the cave, but it's not a really deep cave. And of course, we don't have. I'm gonna go over this way just to get away from that. Is my hazard protection falling here? No, it's not. And again, we didn't get warned about this.
Technology recharge.
It's going to be a problem for me. Usually, the game usually tells you when you're running low on something. Hazard protection, life support. For some reason, my suit is not warning me. Sodium or oxygen. May as well grab that. Our beam is getting orange. Time to tickle it. Time to move on. Sorry. Going this way. Is that a... It's already scanned. So scanning is just for nanites, because you never know when you're going to need them. More oxygen over here. There's sodium. There is dihydrogen here too. Oh my God, you're going to just be a problem, are you? Every time I put my my beam down now. I shouldn't have taken that nav data, I think. Did I get a map? I didn't even get a map. Condensed carbon. It's going to come in handy at some point, I'm thinking. So another challenge for me this morning is third person. I don't play in third person. I don't know if any of you realize that or not, but I never play in third person. So yeah, I see people do it all the time. It's not impossible, of course. Solar, welcome in. How many Permadeath playthroughs? Oh, none with the HUD. This is my very first playthrough with no HUD. So yeah, bit of a challenge. Yeah, me too. Okay, so something's out. Yeah, yeah. There's all kinds of challenges you can hand yourself in this game. This is another one, the no HUD one. I don't remember who the first person I saw playing this was. It's not Flowery Squirrel. What did I just get? Ooh, that's no good. We'll put it there anyway. It's practically useless on this planet, but we'll put it there. Okay, we don't want to get the sentinels excited. Just going to move on. Where am I going? I'm going this way. Okay, there's more of this stuff. We have accumulated a number of ion batteries. I think when we drop below 10 or 15 again, I'm going to probably try to look for more. Oh no. that was almost fatal. Can't really tell either.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
Can't really tell how fatal that was, or how close to fatal, because it doesn't tell you. The little indicators on the top, the white bar and stuff on the top part of your top left part of your screen are not here. So I hear sentinels. I wish I hadn't awoken the sentinels, because now every time my mining beam hits the ground, it's gonna, especially like these things here. These things here are useless. Navigation data and even the drop pod maps. Well, actually, do we have another creature? No. So yeah, I was mentioning earlier, I was watching Jason do this yesterday, and I was thinking how lucky he was to land on a planet, or to start on a planet, I guess, with rings. And I was in my I was having breakfast this morning, and I was thinking, oh my God, wouldn't it be nice to be to start on a planet with rings? And lo and behold, my ship is over that way, so I've walked away from my ship. Oh, there's a toxic dust storm approaching me. Got to get away from that thing there. That's really gonna take a chunk out of us. Stay away from those. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna make sure I'm also not enabled. We're gonna disable that network mode, because well, I don't want it on. There's the rings. This is the only way you really have of knowing if there's any buildings around you. It's a good way to do it, actually. Although I don't see any buildings around. Of course. We don't have any way of knowing which direction we're going in, except by the coordinates. And well, let's see. I think they're both changing. $175.99, 98. So we're going slightly east. Our y coordinate, which is the east-west, is dropping. 29.19. I think our north-south is dropping too. Yeah, it is dropping. So we're going southeast, I believe. What was that? What the hell was that? Oh, that's my friggin' hazard protection, isn't it? Yeah, damn it.
Technology recharge.
It did fully recharge. Okay.
Technology recharge.
See, I don't have any way of knowing how close to death I actually am here, because the HUD is off and the indicators on the top right are absent. You, my friend, are more oxygen, and you are more carbon. How much more? Yeah, a little bit more than a stack. It's good. We'll take it. Oh yeah, we're going this way. I don't have the advanced mining beam, so I can't mine the sodium nitrate right there. Here comes our sentinel friend.
Good morning, Marty, and all in chat.
Glantry Mage, welcome
Check
to
out
the stream.
Glantry Mage over at https://www.youtube.com/a
So yeah, check out Glantry Mage. He does a lot of Bethesda titles. He's been doing a lot of Fallout and Elder Scrolls Online, that kind of thing. What's that other game? The Lord of the Rings ish kind of dwarf. I'm sorry, I don't remember the name of the game. I was watching it the other day. Return to Moria, that's it. That's a fun game. And I'm thinking it's probably on the Xbox, what is it? The that channel thing there. If you have an Xbox membership. I don't think I can get this, right? No. Out again. Actually, let me charge it that way. Oh, here we go. Damage machinery. I wasn't expecting his character to still be alive right now. Game Pass, yes, thank you. Primarily because this is hard. This is hard without the HUD. You don't have any indicators. You don't have any indicators of how close you are to death. You could be perilously close to death and nope, don't know. Sorry. Not going to tell you. So we got some oxygen here. Got some condensed carbon. We can use condensed carbon to recharge our... Oh, we got some of this too. To recharge our mining beam if we have to. So at least there's that. A couple of containers. Some dihydrogen. Some more sodium over here. So HUD or no HUD, I mean, the planet has everything you need to survive, right? But the problem with no HUD is, again, just to reiterate, is that you don't really see how close you are to death, right? Which is a problem. It's a big problem because you want to try to avoid things that bring you closer to death, right? And if you can't really see, how close you are, well, and my suit's not even telling me when my hazard protection is low. I don't recall turning that off, but
Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
07.
I'm still looking for 2 underground creatures for the nanite bonus. And primarily that has to do with the potential that one of these guys up here is going to land. Now if one of those guys does land, I can buy some modules off them with nanites. Is that one? No.
Use your secondary recharge instead of the base mats. They give better density and last longer.
Yeah, you're talking about the sodium and oxygen, right? I'm thinking that's what you're talking about. So basically you're saying use this and this first, and then if you need to.
I watched Jason plays no HUD stream yesterday.
Yeah, me
I
too.
did not realize how hard this challenge can be. Kudos to you.
Bob, welcome to the stream.
Yes.
Appreciate your coming in.
Stress relying on the life support and ion batteries.
Yeah, Bob, I was watching that stream too, and I've done permadeath challenges on and off stream. They are difficult.
Life support and batteries, not the base materials.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's what I was doing first, yeah.
07.
Yeah, so I've never done a no HUD playthrough. This is my very first. I've seen other people do it. I've seen Jason do it. I saw Jason do it yesterday. I saw who was it used to do this? Jeez, that was like years ago. Some British guy. Some British guy. That narrows it down, right? It wasn't it wasn't Captain Steve.
I have at least 1K hours in this game and I still have trouble doing these.
I have oh my goodness, 6,000 hours in this game. The permadeath challenges, you know, no starter ship, whatever. The abandoned run, the oh shit, I meant. Let's recharge this. Let's recharge. Sorry, let's recharge this.
Technology recharge.
Let's recharge this.
Technology
Nope,
recharge.
gonna need some more.
Technology recharge.
We're down to less than a stack. Okay, everything else is cool. Yeah, the only time I start a non-permadeath run nowadays is when I'm doing an expedition. I don't necessarily find the game all that challenging otherwise. So I do like a little bit of a challenge at least. It would have been a much more of a challenge here for me this morning had I not landed on a planet with rings. That I can guarantee you. Okay. Fortunately, there are rings on this planet, so I'm using those to orient myself. Okay, what did I just get? Oxygen. So that's more than a stack. Let's put that here.
Technology recharge.
Let's make another one of those.
Technology recharge.
I think I'd only used one that time. I see some more damaged machinery over there. I think I'm going to go and get that.
That's what I love about this game. No challenge. Extreme challenge. You get to choose.
You do.
I choose to
And
skating a lot.
not to knock anybody who doesn't accept the challenge. That's fair. You do it, play the way you want, right? Katrin doesn't, you know, she plays on she builds, right? So obviously she doesn't want to be building and having to fight off, you know, hazards and all this other stuff, right? That's not the goal of her playthrough, right? And she builds some awesome stuff, so you know. Now the other damaged machinery, there's some over there. I thought there was some a lot closer. There's some right here. So I have woken up the sentinels. I was tapping into ancient data structures. That wakes up the sentinels, I'm pretty sure. And now they're on me like stink on shit.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
I'm going to keep gathering the oxygen off these hazardous flora. This one I should be able to get. Yeah. Should be able to get this stuff too. This is the direction we're going in, right over here. This guy's been scanned, right? Yeah. Okay, this guy too. Yeah. These guys I don't think I can get. No and no. That's the big ones. The biggest ones, the biggest dihydrogen crystals you can't scan without the advanced mining beam. More oxygen, hazardous flora. Drop over here.
Technology recharge.
2 stacks of oxygen. Nice. So at night is probably your best time to be doing this. Going in photo mode because stuff lights up. Sodium patches, oxygen patches, maybe buildings. There's some damaged machinery to my right because I'm going this way, so that is to my right. I'm not going to go way out of my way every time just to get damaged machinery. That's just not a thing for me. Although maybe it should be. Getting this too, okay. That's going to come in handy probably if we ever run low on carbon. Okay, I'm feeling low on something here.
Technology recharge.
What is this? So if you haven't got anything new in here, then obviously you got nanites. Nanites are good. There's some grawberry there. We're going to stay away from that. We don't have the hazmat gauntlet. No point in going after. No point in going at that. This is the big one, right? Okay, can't get that. Is this a cave? It kind of is. Okay, let's go in here for a moment and collect our thoughts. Grab some more of the sodium or oxygen, whatever's in these hazardous flora. the beam does go from green. See that? Goes from green to orange to red. So you can tell. You can tell when you're running out of, or when you're overheating your mining beam. Green. It's green now. When it starts to overheat, it starts to go yellow, orange, red. We're just grabbing materials here while we're in here. May as well. It's red now. We just tickled it a little bit.
The fundamental thing about exploits/cheats in single-player games you learn is that you're ultimately cheating yourself of the experience the devs are giving. I learned that long ago.
Yeah, and if you're not doing it like on a stream or something, who cares, right? Do what you want, play whatever way you want, right? But if you've committed to a certain set of rules, oh, I can't take that. If you've committed yourself to a certain set of rules, like like what I have here, and I'm streaming it, well, I mean, I got to stay with it, or else, like, stream is just going to go in the tank, right? In the toilet. Atlas Galacticus, welcome to the stream. How are you doing this morning?
Vulcan salute, alien.
What do I got? Two batteries? Because what? Oh, I got no cobalt. That's cobalt. No, this is not cobalt. This is
Hey, Atlas.
this is ferrite dust. Right? Right. That's cobalt.
The brain craves novelty and challenge. If all of the challenge is removed, your brain has no goals and will get bored easily. That's when only the novelty is left, and how long does that last? Atlas.
I think
7.
you're partly right, Sin. Some people don't crave challenge. Some people crave stability and, monotony, and the reason for that, of course, is
Technology recharge.
it's predictable, right? Especially in real life. In gaming, yeah, okay, that's pretty fair in gaming because there's no.
Hours in a game might do the odd thing to speed things up when playing a fresh game. Check out Gunboat Willie over at https://www.youtube.com/@gunboatwillie8536 for some awesome content.
Welcome in, Gunboat. Thanks for coming in this morning. How are things on the island? Check out Gunboat Willie, folks. Just gathering a few materials before we move on here. Okay. Got a few of those. Got a little bit of that.
Recharge.
Got a little bit of sodium. Got a little bit more sodium. Got a little bit of dihydrogen. Don't have a lot of carbon to make these things with, but that's okay.
Nice weather the last few days. GBW 07 ASIN. I'm doing good. Thanks for asking, Marty. I can't believe today is No Man's Sky's 9th anniversary.
Is that today?
Now,
Is that today? Awesome. Yeah, these guys have put together a pretty decent game over the years, eh? So, the gallery. Anybody have any insight onto as to whether or not we're going to get an expedition in the near future. I know that's the kind of thing our friends at Hello Games like to keep close to their vest. I can't take that. This stuff I can take. Zenith Hellhammer, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? So we are in the middle of our Permadeath run here. Our Permadeath, no starter ship, no HUD. As I mentioned earlier, no HUD is a... There's our starter ship there. We walked away from it. It's over, fortunately, just like Jason yesterday. We landed on a planet with rings. So that's awesome, because I'm able to orient myself. Pretty sure I'm going in a steady, constant direction here. I think we still got, how many? Yeah, we still got a couple of underground creatures we haven't found. I'm just doing that for the nanites in case we do get a landed pilot.
It's the 9th anniversary of No Man's Sky.
It is. Did we get anything useful there? Got nanites. So we got 300 nanites, 20,000 units. That's about it for now. And we're going this way. There's the ring. We're going towards that end of the rings. So quickly, I'm going to do this again, just to see if there's anything interesting in the neighborhood. This is not cheating. In fact, I saw Jason doing this a number of times yesterday. So I'm going that way, towards that end of the rings. Nothing. No buildings. And we did wake up the sentinels earlier. Tapping into oh yeah.
Technology recharge.
You can see your screen going a little wonky when your hazard protection starts to wear down. So at least there's that much of an indicator. My exosuit is not warning me, unfortunately. It is what it is. It should normally warn you, but I don't know, I must have turned it off or something. Although it does speak. It does speak, but it's not telling me. It's not telling me that. I saw damaged machinery over here, I think. Yeah, there it is over there. These plants here you can use as well for, well, let's see. It's for hazard protection. There you go. Of course, you can't spot them with your scanner because it's no HUD, right? It's not going to tell you. You just have to spot them with your eyes. I know something I've been forgetting too with these things. I've been forgetting to get the salvaged data. Now, I know some of you are probably thinking, Marty, the salvage data is always in a certain direction when you're looking at the looking at this thing. I never really paid attention to that, so I don't know. know it's not very far. It's like 20 units away, so it's really not, pardon me, it's not that far away. I guess a secondary bonus of doing this is you can get out of the elements. Where is it? Is it further down? I think it is buried slightly beneath the damaged machinery, isn't it? Where the hell is it? Time to take out the big gun. Alright, there's my bio break reminder. I will take a bio break in a minute. As soon as I get salvage data. There it is. Okay. How much of that do we have? Our hazard protection is not moving. Okay.
Technology recharge.
Let's recharge those. They shouldn't move. What's that? There's worms here too? What? Sounds like it, eh? Yeah, right over there. There's giant worms on this planet. That doesn't matter because they're not, well, they don't hurt you. Okay. So the nav data is right there. Where's that in relation to the damaged machinery? Okay, so it's slightly, if you look at the panel there, it's behind, it's at about 11 o'clock, 10 or 11 o'clock when you're looking at that panel. So yeah. Okay, our hazard protection does not recharge when we get under, it doesn't erode. So we'll take a pause right here. And take a bio break right here. I'll be back in 2 or 3 minutes. Refresh your drinks and snacks. Smoke them if that's what you're into. And of course, for those who need to use facilities, by all means, do so. I'll be back in 2 or 3 minutes with some more Permadeath, no starship, no hot challenge. Thanks for hanging out, folks. Thanks for hanging in. BRB. Okay, we're back. Are we back? Yes. Yes, we are. Okay, let's get this into mining mode. Make sure we're going the right way. Still haven't found our last two creatures. How much? I'm going to start recharging my my mining beam with condensed carbon. We got quite a bit of that going on. See, this guy pops up because when you use your jetpack, sometimes you are actually destroying some materials on the ground, and it kind of arouses them, so to speak. Oh, we got a drop up here, cargo drop, some sort. Don't want the rusted metal at this point, anyway. Which way are the ships going? This way, eh? So we said before we were going sort of southeast, right? Which is this way. So these guys are going east. There's another box there. Yep. Okay, damage machinery over there. Let's turn that off. My screen is getting kind of wonky there, so it's time. No, not really. That's the only indicator I have that my hazard protection is getting a little low. My screen goes a little wonky. See, the edges are starting to get a little kind of hazy. So, yeah.
Technology recharge.
That's your indicator. Come on, hazard protection. No siree, Bob. Not gonna happen. Okay, this is the way we're going. This is the way. We're doing okay so far, huh? I mean, I've died. Okay, damaged machinery, 12 o'clock. Good stuff. It's radiation, right? Is that what it is? Radiation? It's not toxic protection, it's radiation, right? I think. Got you, right? Yeah. Got all of you?
Zenith. 07.
Nope. Some more of that. Nothing to my left. Well, actually, there's damaged machinery over there. Doesn't appear to be that far away. Yeah, that's one thing you might notice is there's tons of damaged machinery all over littered all over the planet. I should go over and get that. Sometimes you'll get a module from the damaged machinery, an upgrade. That could be extremely handy, especially if it's commensurate with the actual damage on the planet. Actual hazard. So we got 2 drops here. And we got this. Let's get rid of that. Now, I said the salvage data should be over here, right? It is. Look at that. Okay, I think that's a hard and fast rule. So we'll go with that. Oh, we got more bullets, eh? We don't need that. Gonna get rid of that. My inventory's full. Okay, let's do this, this, and this. We're gonna get rid of these. Actually, we should have we might have been able to hang on to that and sold them, but it's all good. Okay, we got a few open slots now. That's good. Where are the ships going? Thought I heard ships, but wrong beam. So we're actually heading just left of that peak over there, that butte or whatever you want to call it. There's some more oxygen over here. Oh, that's just a single one, is it? Yeah, that's okay, we'll grab it. Never have too much of that. That's our backup materials for, you're wondering why I'm not taking the deuterium. That's a suicide wrap. Okay, more condensed carbon down here. Do we have you guys? I think that's actually an underground creature there, but I don't know, maybe not. Sentinels. Lovely. Had we not woken them up, wouldn't necessarily have to even think about it too much.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
We're in a different area of the planet here. We've just moved off into a different area, according to that jingle. I'm just curious what this stuff is. I don't even know what this stuff is. Looks like magnetized ferrite or cobalt. Let's have a look. I know it's not that. It's not cobalt. It's magnetized ferrite. There's 3 there now. Yeah, it's magnetized ferrite.
Technology recharge.
Okay. Silicate powder. Get a crap ton of that too. How we doing for carbon? So-so. Zigzagging all over the place, getting our materials here. That's the wrong beam, Marty. for wrong tool for the job. More caves. Awesome. Oh, just ran out of gas. Yeah. Is this a jump down? It is. Ooh. Rough landing. Okay, our hazard protection should not be eroding at this moment. Toxic protection falling. Nope. It's not telling me. It's not telling me when my toxic protection is falling. That sucks. Gotta kind of get that on your own here. How we're doing for stuff? 50 ion batteries. That's okay for now. What else we got? We got 9 of this, 500,000 units. We probably need another. We might need another 10 or 12 stacks of that to be able to buy ourselves a ship. Our best bet right now is to find a crashed one, but well, I think we all know how difficult that's going to be, right? Let's grab a little bit of. No, not even. Just going to go. Just going to go. This is either gold or copper. And it's uranium. That's totally useless. How much it cost? 62 units each. That's totally useless. Actually,
Did you turn off the voice in settings?
I don't think I did. It is talking to me.
Guess not.
It's just saying, it is saying something, but it's just not telling me when my hazard protection is low. Whoops, wrong beam.
Interesting. I thought they had patched that.
Yeah. Did we get you guys? We did get you guys. What is that? Oh, it's a bug. We haven't been looking all that hard for our last 2 creatures. Without the HUD, it's going to be a little bit difficult to find them, maybe. Because we don't have the little red dots, like I always say. Where's the little red dots for the last creatures? That's what I always say, but we're not going to get them. Did I scan you? I did not. Yeah, units received. A paltry 500 units. Oh, what's this over here? It's a holographic comms tower. Let's see what's over here. There's probably not going to be any shelter over here. But that's okay. Okay, before I go over there, I'm actually going to do this because sometimes there's buildings next to buildings, and we don't want to miss one building by going to a different one, like this thing, right? Oh, there are shelters there, so that's good. There's that.
The scanner, bottom right side, will keep you updated on your life support and toxic protection. Left asterisk curve.
Yeah, 2 minute exposure. Yeah, that's true. It tells you when your hazard protection is going to be
I just can type
expired.
hands are burning. 07.
Yeah, that's not good. I hope your situation improves, put it that way. Okay, what do we have here? We should have some of this. The only good this is going to do is it might render something useful. Maybe not. We can't tell by, you know, our on-screen stuff, but we can tell by looking at our inventory for sure. So again, our thing should be over here, right? There it is. So that appears to be a pardon me, a hard and fast rule. If you're looking at the panel on the buried, what you call it, buried technology, your salvage data should be behind it and to the left a little bit. Units. Get that. Okay. Let's put this in here.
Technology recharge.
Hey Marty. Check out Nooktorius over at https://www.youtube.com/@newhectorius for awesome content.
Nooftorius. Check out Nooftorius, folks. Welcome in, Noof. How are you doing? Hope you're having a great day out there on the island. The other island. Of course, Gunboat is on an island.
Technology recharge.
Let's have another quick look. See. So, just to recap, this is a Permadeath no starter ship challenge. Oh, there's more shelter back there. That's a shelter, but that's it. There's no other buildings there. I think I'm gonna go back there, because there should be some salvage data, which means there should be some damaged machinery, which means salvage data. That's what I meant to say. And I don't see anything else really close. The scrolling with the mouse on the landscape is a lot more kind of jittery than it is, I think, on a controller. Okay, I set something back here, right? No HUD. So that's the challenge here today. I've gotten away from my.
Weather is beautiful. Unfortunately, we could really use some rain.
Oh yeah. I guess you guys are having forest fires down there, eh? That really sucks. Remember last summer we went to Labrador and we got evacuated. That was one of the worst holidays of my life, I think. I mean, there were some good points about the holiday. We had some interesting moments, but certainly the forest fire and everything that entails was not pleasant at all. Okay, damaged machinery in behind. These buildings do have stuff in them. I did grab more of this. Oh, not that.
Technology recharge.
I did grab more of this. Shit, it's already full.
Technology
We have more than 2 stacks of oxygen, so we're going to use that at will. We'll get our nanites over here. Will we? Did I even see nanites in here?
units received.
Navigation data. I don't know why we need that at this point. Did I even see nanites in here? Yeah, we got them, right? Yeah, okay. Sorry. We got this thing. Okay, there's the panel. And we said our berry technology was going to be over here.
And on top of that you has assholes going around lighting fires. Someone burned a building down close to me a couple of days ago.
Nice, right? What the hell? What are these people thinking? Oh, my inventory's full, isn't it? Is it? It is. Oh shit.
Technology recharge.
Let's get rid of this. So there's something in here that we don't already have. What is it? Bullets. Let's get rid of that. Oh, there's another building over there. It's an observatory. Okay. We're going there. Obviously. Yeah. Let's go over there. So we've got a cluster of 3 buildings, a shelter, holographic comms tower, and an observatory within, well, stone's throw of each other in this game. Although this is in a new area. That little jingle that you hear there, that lets you know that you're in a new area.
I wonder if we'll see an NMS update soon.
Yeah, I think a lot of people are wondering that because it's been a while. I know they've been trying to iron out a few bugs and stuff, and that's fair, right? That should be job number 1. Just make sure your game doesn't have too many, like, show-stopping bugs, right? 'Cause that really sucks. Man, it would be nice if this game had buildings like this every few hundred meters.
Rain, what is that? Face with open mouth.
Okay, what do we got? We got more of this. Let's put that here.
Technology recharge.
Get rid of the rest of it. I'm gonna get rid of this too, I think. Salt. I don't know that I need salt for anything at this point. We got lots of oxygen. We got quite a bit of sodium. That's for these 2 things here. And we got quite a few ion batteries. There's no reason for us to die here on this playthrough at the moment. The only reason is my ineptitude. How many? 750 nanites. Sure would be nice to find them last two creatures. Always active. Uncommon underground, always active. Rare underground. Okay. I mean, it's not critical at the moment because...
Didn't you guys hear? Humanity didn't just cancel winter for the foreseeable future but also rainfall. Thanks, global warming.
Winter? You should come here if you want winter. You'll get plenty of it, trust me. What did we just get? More bullets? Don't need them. Okay, we're headed off this way. I think there's more damaged machinery over here, so I'm just going to go up here, scope it out. Where is it? Can't see it. There's the observatory. We didn't even go in. Oh, I thought that was a drop pod. That might have been handy. There's a minor settlement beacon over there.
Truthfully,
Things don't land.
gravity is your only real enemy.
Oh, another observatory over there. There's one there. There's one over there. Let's go get that. That's partly true.
Storms will do nasty damage on PV.
Yeah, we haven't gotten a storm yet because we haven't gotten to our ship, right? We haven't gotten to a ship. Once you get to a ship, I think that's when the storms start. And because we haven't gotten to a ship, we haven't gotten a storm yet. So at least there's that. I'm pretty sure that's the criteria for storms. You got to get to a ship. Now, where's that building? Huh? We're into a different area of the planet again. Where are the ships going? The ships are going... That's southeast, so that guy's going south. And there's another building. Is it over here? Yeah, it's right there. Oh my goodness, that was... it was quite obscured by the... Let's go into this one just to see what it says. I think it's going to find us a... it's going to find us an alien. Side project, electronic, blah, 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 blah. Give the common medal. Is he going to do anything for me? What did he do for me? Squat. Take nothing and scram. That's what he said. Okay, bullets we don't want. The terminal. What's the terminal going to do? I think it's going to show us some kind of ancient building or something. More than likely off planet. Okay, the 2 is moving to the left. So 8273 is the answer. Discover new locations amongst the stars. Let's just have a look here. The water. Yeah. Can't tell. Can't tell. No HUD. Can't tell. What are we looking at? I don't know. We don't even have. Oh my God! We don't even have the icon for the thing we're looking for. Ha ha! Too funny. There's no way to tell. So these kinds of buildings are totally useless because, of course, even if you do find something, you're not going to be able to tell where it is. I may invest a bit of time in a cave just to see if I can get those last two creatures. For now, let's get this stuff. Let's get the salvage data. That's going to be money shortly. And it's always over here at about 11 o'clock from the, if you're looking right at the panel, this thing, it's always at about 11 o'clock, a little bit beyond your damaged machinery pod. Okay, inventory's full.
Technology recharge.
Okay, we'll get rid of that. I'm gonna put this down here. What's in there? Must be bullets, right? Yeah, don't need bullets. Okay, moving on. This way. This stuff here is useful too, pulpy roots. It'll help you reload your hazard protection. Okay. One of them is for, some plants are for hazard protection, some are for life support. So do take advantage of those. Oh shit. Worst thing about that little thing there is it took some health out of me, but I don't know how much because I can't tell. These guys are going north, pretty much. Northwest-ish. So I don't know how much health that just took out of me, that little radiation bit there. Same thing, isn't it? Yeah. We got the bug. Is Marty going to get lucky enough to find a ship soon? That's the objective here. Find a ship, crashed or otherwise. We're not likely to be able to buy a ship at this point. And I can't stay here all day because I do have other things to do this afternoon. There's an ancient data structure. Sorry, not an ancient data structure, but ancient ruins over there. Anybody know what the value of ancient ruins is? Why should I go over there? Just for curiosity's sake, or what? Okay, it's nighttime again. Some more sodium. A bit more over here. Something's running low. My screen is getting all messed up again. So the wheat will also help you. Oh, it's hazard protection as well. Okay, wow. Is there any life support plants, I wonder? Usually there is, as far as I know. Oh no, not you again. Gotta get away from that. Subito presto. Let's get the oxygen here.
Technology recharge.
Oh, damaged machinery. Oh, there's three. There's one way over there. There's one here, and there's one over there. Let's grab this. Yeah, so despite not having a HUD, I think we're doing okay. Now there's the panel, so I'm guessing... No, we didn't mean to do that. Should be over here somewhere. There it is. More sodium, more oxygen. What did we see over here? I think we saw... Pretty sure we saw damaged machinery. Did we see a building too? There's two right there, two damaged machinery. Possibly a third one over there. There's a ship right there. Coming almost at us. Okay. So, damaged machinery over here. Radiation protection module, please. No. Okay. There's one over there, but there's one. Is that a hole in the ground? Kind of a little cave. Let's have a look. Not really much in here, unfortunately. I did say damaged machinery over here too, didn't I? Over there. Thought I saw something. Oh, right behind me.
GLHF. Saluting face.
Nanites. And there it is. How are we doing for that stuff? Not bad. 1.5 million. All we need now is a landed ship or a some kind of not comball, the galactic trade terminal. It's funny, you're flying overhead, you know, and you see all kinds of these locations. Your ship will find all kinds of locations that don't have buildings. I like to call them sticks in the mud. But when you're on the planet like this, it's like, yeah, I don't think so. I'm not going to find that for you. Why would I do that? Huh? And again, how many did we get? Too many, apparently. So we got 3 full slots now. Gonna have to start getting rid of something.
Technology recharge.
We got 2+ stacks of sodium, so we're going to use that. Is this a cave? Yes, it is. Now, if I'm not mistaken, the stuff here is probably, yeah, it's bedrock. So, guess what? Creature's not going to spawn in bedrock, as far as I know. We don't need to be doing this because we have enough oxygen and sodium. Let's do it anyway, shits and giggles.
Technology recharge.
Okay. We could theoretically get rid of these 2 stacks. We got 2 other stacks of that stuff, so not hurting for oxygen and sodium, which are our 2 primary recharge materials. And yet I keep picking them up. I can't stop myself. There's a fighter going over that way. This is the way we're going. Guessing we're still going in the same direction. Okay. Bullets? Yeah. More damaged machinery. 3 of them. Look at that. Boom, boom, boom. Looks like it might be a pretty decent sized oxygen patch over there. We have our fill of oxygen, however, so I might pass on that. Okay, didn't get anything of extreme value there. There's our unit. Oh, and inventory's full.
Technology
Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of this. We can get that anywhere, anytime. Let's grab this. This is money. Pure and simple.
What's happening, Marty?
Shock and awe. Welcome in. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. So yeah, Permadeath, no starter ship, no HUD. So we're still kind of looking for a ship, of course. It's still early. We're what, 2.5 hours in almost? No sign of a ship anywhere. I could have passed by several by now, but don't really have much. Don't really have any clue. It's not abandoned, no.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
It's not abandoned. It's just permadeath, no starter ship, no HUD. So you don't see much of an indication as to where you're going, the stuff around you, and that kind of thing. There are kind of ways of finding out. I think you were on Jason's stream yesterday too, right? So you kind of got an idea of what it is I'm doing here. I was inspired by his stream, let's just say. Okay, we have
Technology recharge.
bullets. No, why would it not give me that? Apparently it was something we already had. I don't know. So, as in Jason's playthrough yesterday, we're fortunate enough to spawn on a planet that has rings, and I've decided, because my ship was initially in that direction, I've decided I'm going to go opposite direction, which is kind of towards these rings. Yeah. So we haven't taken our ship. There it is there. We cannot use the ship for trading or otherwise. So we're going to forget that noise. We're hoping to get enough materials. I'm really, really hoping for a landed pilot. I hear him. Where the hell is he? No, they didn't land. Wow, are the rings disappearing? That would be a tragic turn of events. The rings disappearing. Oh, damn. Whoops, wrong beam. Got rid of them though, didn't I? We've scanned. Let's see. We've scanned 11 of 12 plants and 16 of 23 minerals. 6 out of 8.
Doing this same playthrough in abandoned right now, man, face palming.
In abandoned. Wow. You can't even access aliens because there are none. So that's an additional challenge, yeah, for sure. For sure.
Technology recharge.
That's an additional challenge. Bad enough you can't take your ship and you're in permadeath. You can't access aliens because there are none. I want to go over and get that damaged machinery because it's there. There's a building right there too. I think it's abandoned. But it is a building. Might be nice to get a galactic trade terminal to get rid of that salvage data we've been picking up. I think we got 3 stacks of it or more now. More. Let's go to the building. It's over this way. It's kind of the general direction we're headed in anyway. And there it is. We just crossed over into a new region of the planet. Okay, that's not good. Let's put this here.
Technology recharge.
Let's put that there.
Technology recharge.
Running out of scanned all you guys. Where's that building? Right there. Let's go over and get this damaged machinery first.
I found a minor settlement, but even the multi-tool on the wall is missing.
Really? I thought they were populated in even in abandoned mode. Well, that's weird. And unfortunate, I might add. Oh. Oh well. Okay, so this is what? Oh, what is this? Scanner module. Why not? What is it giving us? Ooh, mineral and fauna. Fauna, we got 2 left. Minerals, we got a bunch left. So, opportunity to collect more money. Okay, this looks like a cave right here. Oh, it's just running right through, is it? We're throwing away bullets that we don't need. We're throwing away a lot of stuff now. Oh, that hole didn't go all the way through. Okay, let's go inside. Oh, we got you. No, we got him too. That's in one of the undergrounds, but we got him already. We got all this stuff. That looks like a frigate up top. It did go all the way through. Okay. It's a frigate, right? Yep, there it is. Supply frigate? I do believe. So, unless you want the nanites from these things, there's not much of great value here. You know what? I'm not going to jeopardize this run taking those. It's just a fool's errand. I think that's what I called it before. Fool's game, fool's errand. Is there any hazardous flora on the roof? No. Let's get this. Let's get this. Let's get this. Oh, inventory's full. Let's get rid of the bullets. What? Give it to me. We do have some of this stuff. Sweet root, 10% hazard protection. Better than a kick in the pants, right? We got a lot of sodium. We got, well, more than 2 stacks of oxygen. So we're good for hazard protection and life support. Let's go ahead and just tap into this. Probably going to get a few more nanites. Not even going to read that. because I don't care. Left something to help me on my journey, and it's going to be nanites. So we got 1,200 nanites. Not bad. We should be able to get at least one upgrade if we can find a landed pilot. Okay, I guess this is the direction we're going in, so we may as well keep going this way. So it's not doing us much good. Saving chart's not going to do us any good, of course, because, well, it is when we come down to the end, because we're going to want to. Actually, there is an auto save. Let's get rid of that. There is an auto save that we might be able to count on. Cloud of something over there. Oh, there's damaged machinery. We're still looking for our radiation protection upgrade. I guess we got a couple of dozen of these in, something like that. And our thing should be over here somewhere. Look at there. Should be right over there. There it is. Let's get out from the elements. Let's put this in here. Get rid of the rest of it. Go. Okay. 2 free slots. We're working on our 4th salvage data stack, which is just under 2 mil. That's of course not going to be enough to buy us a ship. We're going to have to go through a couple of iterations of selling that stuff before we have enough to buy a ship. At least a couple, if not more. So yeah, like Sin was saying a few minutes ago, gravity is our worst enemy at this point. The hazards, yeah, they're not doing us any favors. That's for sure. But we're fairly well equipped to handle the hazards. Oops. And face first into a bunch of plants. Just going to do a quick scan from up here. Bullets. Yeah, let's get rid of that. Shit. Oh, we got a stack. We got a stack and a bit of condensed carbon, so we're not really hurting for that, but that's useful for recharging our mining beam. How are we doing for mining beam? Oh, we're almost out. Look at that. Condensed carbon. There we go. Perfect. Over to the right. would say that looked like some kind of artifact right there, but I think it's what the hell is that? It's rocks, right? What the hell is that? Gotta be rocks.
A shock high voltage.
Oh, building over there. Think that's abandoned as well. That's off to our 2 o'clock-ish. So over this way. I think it's abandoned.
Hi there, Joy Roth waving hand.
Crater. There it is over there. Damaged machinery.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
Okay. See, you can't tell how much of your health is left. You can, you know that something just got taken out of you. Some of your stuffing is now gone, but there's no real way to tell, other than there is no real way to tell, is there? Well, there is. Okay, so where's the panel? There's the panel. So our module is right here. And our building should be over this way, I think. We're off in a new region of the planet again. And there's our building. Let's get over to the building. I think it's abandoned again. It is. Got that one. Got that one. Okay, out of the elements. Let's grab some of the loot. As much as can be grabbed, I guess. Now okay, let's keep that at full charge, but we don't need to keep the silica powder. I don't think. Now we got 4 full stacks of that. Starting to get down to desperation mode in terms of wanting to find a terminal of some sort, galactic trade terminal somewhere. Okay, returning user identified, blah 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 blah. And we get a few nanites for our trouble. Okay, we got that. We got this, this, and we're out of here. First, make sure we're not lugging around useless crap. Put that here.
Technology recharge.
It's nighttime. Okay, so there's a ton of sodium and oxygen over there. We have pretty much a full complement of that stuff. So we're not really hurting for that. It didn't give us anything we don't already have. More damaged machinery up here. Das gut, ja? Oh, there's two. Even better. Okay, anything useful? Oh, that's the one we just looked at. Come on. There's two here. I can see you. What a rot job. And now I can't tell where the stuff is. You don't have to get the stuff out of the damaged machinery in order to get your this stuff here. Salvage data. There's two there. It's not giving me the other one. Okay. Let's do that and that. And we'll continue on our way. Right over this way. Actually, let's have a look. Let's take a look around. This is the direction we're going in. There's some damaged machinery right there. It's almost in front of us. There's the building we just came from. I don't see anything else there. I thought I just saw something crop up out of the ground, then disappear quickly. There's our damaged machinery. Straight ahead. Ships. Ships going south. Uh-oh. Oh, man.
Technology recharge.
That sucks. That's just an added hazard. Those little storms there. Those little very localized storms. They just really suck the health out of you quickly. Oh, look, hyperdrive. We don't need that. All we need to do is leave the planet. so we don't need a hyperdrive module at all. Might have been nice to trade for some nanites, but I think maybe the space, it's a toss-up. I think the space in our inventory is probably more valuable, especially when we're going to be picking up hundreds of thousands of units worth of salvage data. So there's our panel, and we're looking at right there. Let's get rid of this. Okay. So we're still moving kind of in the southeast direction, I do believe. That's what I think I was able to surmise from our coordinates. And of course, if you don't have anything like this to set you straight, you can look at your scanner. It will give you some information, your current location for starters, and from that information, you might be able to extrapolate the direction you're going in. So of course your first coordinate 2462, that's your north-south. So if you see that dropping as you move, 2461, it should be dropping as we move. .2460, yeah. So we're heading in a southerly direction, but we're also heading east, if I'm not mistaken. We're heading towards that other end of the rings, the planetary rings there, because, well, that's a dead giveaway of, you know, your bearings, right? Maintaining your bearing. If you have rings around your planet, then for sure you can head towards one of those.
Technology recharge.
And you can't go wrong. The rings don't move. Like if you go towards a planet, like there was a planet over there somewhere, but if you go towards a planet, it's possible. Where's that machinery I was just looking at? Over there. If you go towards a planet, it's possible. Dang, I didn't mean to do that. You have to harvest that, but that's okay. We're not hurting. Okay, so there's the panel. So our module should be right over here somewhere. There it is. How are we doing? We're on our 5th. We've just filled up our 5th stack. So we got about 2.5 mil worth of salvage data. Just under 2.5 mil. Oh, we're going that way, right? Now what I did when I first started the playthrough, I was kind of facing in this direction. There's the planet there. I was kind of facing in this direction, so I knew my ship was that way. When you start off a playthrough, you're always facing your ship. In case you didn't know. That is the truth, I think. Pretty sure. We got more ships. They are going... Land. Bastard. That guy's going pretty much east. Because we're going kind of southeast. Southeast is that way kind of thing. So south is over there and east is over that way.
Technology recharge.
We got almost 3 stacks of sodium here. Bet you've got more bullets. Nope. Gek relic. That stuff is expensive too, to a certain degree. But I think I'm trying to maintain 1 or 2 slots of empty slots in my exosuit. I don't know why. I guess you never know when you never know when you're going to pick up a module or something. That could be really, really handy. For us, it would be, I think, radiation protection. Pardon me. That's another frigate. Yep. Let's see. Let's have another look. Let's take another look around. That's the direction we're going in. And doesn't look like there's much straight in front of us. Not much to the right either. Don't think. Don't see anything. And to the left. No. Jokers to the right. Here I am. Stuck in the middle with you. Clowns to the left of me. Jokers to the right. Is that a cave? It's got bedrock in it though, so not likely to find our creature in here. Yeah. And it's daytime again. This doesn't do anything for us here, I don't think. Let's do it anyway. We got a word. Can't even tell what it is. Okay, so we're getting down to the end of the stream here in a few minutes. I'm going to try to find a building. Let's see. Base computer, construction research, portable refiner. The only other option we have is to put a base down. There's no rule saying you can't put a base down, so we may actually do that. Just a big enough base to put a save beacon down, a save point down. You know, one floor, 4 walls, and a roof. And at that point, we may just stop there and pick it up from there next time. Because of course we're not done. I'd keep going, but unfortunately I have other things to do this afternoon. I really like this game, and I like gaming, period, so I would keep going, but... Oh, what's this? Stuff is out. As well. Recharge that too. Oh, we're down to less than 2 stacks of oxygen. Okay. Let's keep that in mind. We should be using our life support gel though. Do we have an empty slot? We do. Okay. Okay, it should be... there. Oh, look at this. Another scanner module. This one has all three. Not great guns, all three, but it's got all three. That's pretty cool. I wonder if I do this. Would that be more useful? Minerals and fauna. We got 2 fauna left and we got a bunch of minerals, so maybe. And now we're working on the 6th stack of this stuff. Yep. 6 stacks. That's going to be close to 3 million units if we can ever get rid of it. Let's have a look around. Is there anything with a galactic trade terminal in the vicinity? It's funny, you know, when you're on a ship, it's like I said, when you're on a ship, you're scanning around with your ship, you find all kinds of those, right? I think half of the stuff you find is sticks in the mud. Okay, there's a cave right there. Oh, and more of this. So another challenge I'm giving myself here is third person. I don't usually play in third person. I don't, because I find it more or less disorienting. How come I can't get this out? Oh, I can, okay. And we're going this way. There's a pretty big cave. Looks like it's got a lot of bedrock in it though, so I don't think it'll... Pretty sure it won't spawn our final creatures. Although I suppose you never know, really. Never know if you don't check. That's the caveat there, right? And our module should be back there, but it might be inaccessible. Might be buried under I think it's buried under the bedrock. But having said that, if it's close enough to the ground, might be able to just pick that stuff right up off the ground.
I'm playing in first person, which I never do.
It's actually back here. Yeah. Okay, it should be back here somewhere. No, can't see it. It's okay. It's all good. May as well get out of this hole. Didn't do much for us. Oh shit. That hurt. What direction are we going in? We're going in this way. That had to hurt.
Technology recharge.
I wonder if that's oxygen or sodium. How much oxygen do I have? 182, eh? I think it's oxygen. This one anyway. Not sure about the other one there. Beam's turning yellow, red. $188. Doesn't give you much. There, popped out of the ground. We could have dug our way up, obviously. Oh, more damaged machinery. There's a fighter going over that way. He's going south. You're not going around in circles, so okay, I'm full here. Let's get rid of that. All kinds of sodium. Bullets we don't want. Oh no. Oh shit. I'm afraid of those green storms. You were saying gravity is my worst enemy? That might actually be a bigger enemy. Those localized storms. Because they really sap your hazard protection really, really quickly. I'm just going to batter. Supposed to have all kinds of minerals left to scan, but man, I don't know where they are. This one? No. It's like my scanner's farting. 2 creatures? That's not one of them. I wouldn't have thought. This, I think, might be an underground, but already been scanned. Already been scanned. Already been scanned.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
Have a great day, Mark.
Should be over here.
I'm gonna head out for a hike with the dogs.
All right, Nuftorius, thanks for coming in. Appreciate it. Have a great, you have a great rest of your day. I would have thought it'd be over there. Here's the panel. Where's the panel? There's the panel. It should be over there somewhere. I guess some of these don't have, oh, yes they do. Buried technology. Okay, we've got almost 6 stacks full of that. Let's get rid of this. Time to start thinking about putting a base down. Just a tiny little base, just big enough to put a save beacon or something down to save our spot for next time. Interesting run though. I'll give you that. Yeah, it's after 1 p.m. here Eastern time. So I'm gonna find a spot. Might find a spot in a cave actually. That might be practical. Oh, there's a shelter right here. Even better. Yeah, that's a good spot as end to end off. We will have to put a base down because we need to research. We need to research our save beacon or save whatever. So we do need to research that. Let's get in here. Recharge our hazard support. Hazard protection, sorry. For the language sticklers. Alright. Nanites. What do we got for nanites so far? 1,600 nanites. That might be enough to buy 2 of those. We don't need this, because our ship, when we do find it, should have at least enough charge to get off the ground. So we got 6 full stacks of this. That's 3 million units. You know, I think we're going to have to do a couple of runs on a galactic trade terminal. Okay. Can I put it in here? Cannot build missing components. It's chromatic metal, isn't it?
Roll 24.
I need a metal plate for that.
Lost 50,000 beaver tails and now has 568
Shit.
8000 beaver tails.
I don't even have any copper. Okay, rock in a hard place. Discoveries. Catalog, no. Can I make a metal plate? I think I can. It's going to do me a pinch of coon shit worth of value, because I don't have any copper, and I don't have any way of finding it unless I just happen across it. Is this copper over here? Looks like something. No. It's not, is it? Nanites. So, what to do, what to do, what to do. See if there's any copper around. I guess those little storms there, those are the worst. There's an, oh! Ah! We got a minor settlement over there. I'm going to go over there for sure. No ships will land there, but there's a galactic trade terminal over there. There's a shelter right here. We've just done this. Copper. Desperately looking for copper now to make my base computer. Is that some back there? I think it is. Right here. Looks like it. Let's make sure we got some room in our inventory. Yeah, we do. We need... oh, shit. It's uranium. Okay, so there's another shelter over this way. And the minor settlement, right? I think that's the minor settlement over there. And the shelter is just beyond this ridge. Right? Yeah. Might be able to get some chromatic metal or copper in the galactic trade terminal over there. That would simplify things enormously. immensely. Let's grab our stuff. These guys are going sort of east-ish. Now, good thing about these buildings, of course, is your hazard protection builds back up, right? Pretty quickly, I might add. So that's very, very handy. We don't need that. Yeah, so this this galactic trade terminal we're going to find over here is going to come in extremely handy. More nanites. Oh, and the nanites, yeah. The nanites as well, because you can get stuff off the vendor in there for nanites. The advanced mining beam. Let's just make sure we have room. There. Now we can grab this. Yeah. And we can make our way over to the miner settlement, which should be kind of over here. Spotted that from up above. Photo mode is your friend. There it is right there.
Rolled 50. At text the vital 150,000 beaver hails and now has 5688000 beaver hails.
Reason I'm trying to scan these animals here is sometimes you'll get multiple animals that look very similar. Indeed. All right, we have shelters. We have a miner settlement to our left. Right here. It's got a landing pad. Don't have to worry about anything landing there at all, because they don't. I think earlier in the game, like years ago, stuff used to land at the landing pad in miner settlements, but not anymore. Okay, let's game is not even notifying me that my inventory's full. Okay, hazard protection builds back up. At least enough for us to get over to this building. More nanites. How many have we got? Almost 2,000. Not bad. Now the good thing about the stuff that this vendor has is they're not as expensive as the and there's a traveler here too. They're not as expensive as the upgrades, like the S-class upgrades. So we're going to sell all our salvage data. That'll get us 3 million. Yep, 3.2. Frees up a whole ton of slots. That's good. And what do we got here? I don't want to buy this. Wow. It is really, really nice compared to mine. It's got the optical drill. It's got a bolt caster. I don't need the weapon though. It just costs too much. Yeah, even 5 million just to exchange it. Can't do it. Can't do it. What I can do is take these nanites, take this loot here, and talk to this guy, see what he got to say. So, blueprints. What's useful? That's not useful. This might be useful. This gives us extra jetpack. Scanner item, shield,
Item received.
radiation deflector. Perfect. 500 nanites left. What can we actually put on here? Uranium. Oh shit, and I've been tossing that out. What's in here? Is there any uranium in here? I'll buy it now. If I can. I can't. Ha 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 ha. And I can't even buy chromatic metal or copper. And I left my
Product received.
I left my refiner back there. So I'm going to put one here. And I'm going to go look for some copper. What else might I be able to put here?
Technology installed.
Put that, the oxygen recycler, put that down. Sodium nitrate. I thought we had a ton of that. Well, tell you what, we can definitely make more.
Technology recharge.
Sodium. Let's go ahead and make more. So we can't put that. We need silver and copper. Silver we don't have any way of getting, I don't think. We got our modules or our technologies off this guy, our blueprints. This guy sometimes has something useful here too. It's got these exosuit upgrades. It's not really doing us any good because if the drop pods aren't close, then it's really pointless, right? So we're not going to waste money on that. We really want to keep our money to buy a ship if we have to. Antimatter. Can I make antimatter? I need chromatic metal for that, don't I? Yep. Copper would come in really, really handy right about now, and I haven't been looking for it, which is kind of unfortunate for me, really. How about this thing? Oh, we need more chromatic metal for that. I need a ton of copper. Okay, when was the last save? Autosave 1313, which was 5 minutes ago. You know what? I'm going to wait for this thing to do another autosave. But in the meantime, I'm going to look for some copper. There's something over there. Oh, that's a sodium patch. There's something over there. Directly over this way, I think. Is this a hole in the ground? No. I think I'm going in the right direction. Thought I was going in the right direction.
Is that a wild Marty I see?
There it is.
Check out Rob over at
Marty's-
https://www.youtube.com/sgt_games for awesome content.
Marty's actually pretty tame today. Okay, let's see what we got here. That is copper. Awesome. Good. Okay. Let's grab all this. This will help us build our base. Hopefully make a save point. And we can... welcome to the stream, by the way, Rob. Hope you're having a great day. It's probably pretty hot where you are, if you're still in Vegas area. It's quite warm here today. It's approaching, it's over 100 degrees Fahrenheit here today. With the humidex, of course. I don't think it ever approaches 100, just straight out. But it's very humid here in the summertime. In the valley. So, yeah. Oh, what happened? We're out.
Technology recharge.
I came out of feeling though humidity and all LOL.
Yep, you certainly do, don't you? Okay, I need to grab some silicate powder. Am I grabbing some? Okay, I got more than one stack of
Technology recharge.
copper. Good. I need more than one. Oh shit, that's right. This is done.
Technology
That
recharge.
goose has been cooked.
Technology recharge.
Better fill that back up. We're gonna die here standing on our copper deposit. The point is not to die. Again.
Technology recharge.
Let's grab some of this silicate powder because we're going to run out again. Yep, here it is.
Technology recharge.
Two stacks of copper should do the trick. Of course, in permadeath mode, which we are in, all our sliders are over to the pushed as far as we could go to the right. Yeah, we're working on our second stack of copper here. And we're also getting some silicate powder, which is basically just the ground. This stuff here, that's all silicate powder here. That stuff is going to recharge our terrain manipulator, which is the tool we're actually using. So the fun part, fun fact. And we're out again.
Technology recharge.
Okay, that should be enough of a charge to get us the rest of our second stack here. Or at least the rest of this deposit. It's too bad we don't have any silver because
Technology recharge.
we really would like to get that hazard protection module built. What the hell? Oh crap! Friggin' storm inside the hole. Really? Come on, man.
Technology recharge.
Really? It doesn't tell me 7:24 a.m. here, current time, current location. We're just north, 21.98 degrees north, 156 west, I guess it is. I think we're going southeast generally. And I think the way I figured that out is that the more I move, the more I go south and east. Don't forget to smash that like button, folks. Appreciate that enormously. Okay. Let's throw in some copper.
Smash.
Thank you, Tex. Yeah, we can only do 150 at a time. That gives us 75, which means I'm going to use some of that copper right here. Hope to get some silver somewhere. Uranium is all over the planet. This planet is irradiated, so one of the base elements is uranium. Right here. The other one is not silver, it's magnetized ferrite, so we might have a bit of trouble finding some silver for our hazard protection module here. We even put it in the wrong place. My goodness. Chromatic metal of 100. That's for the jetpack. Antimatter. We need, I think, 25 for that, is it? Yeah. So we'll have 25. 25 for that. We'll cook up some more copper. So okay, we have enough to make an antimatter. So that means we can do this shield lattice, which gives us 20% extra hazard protection battery. Awesome. The neural simulator gives we need an extra 50 chromatic metal. We'll have that in a moment. And that'll be it for our chromatic metal requirements for now. Condensed carbon 100. I think we got a crap ton of that. Quite a bit of oxygen. Oh yeah, I also wanted to put down this thing. So let's do that now. This is our base. This is going to end the stream actually very soon, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to claim this site. I'm going to research hopefully a save beacon, and then do a hard save, and then we'll be able to carry on next time. So okay, let's just go with Permadeath, no starter ship, no HUD. That's it. No starter ship, no HUD. Over here we'll have that. How much do I have? I have 95, so I need a bit more. So let's go ahead and cook up. No. Let's cook up. Cook up the rest of the copper. I need 5 for that item. Now, 101. And we have enough for this. What does this do for us? Gives us 25% jetpacks. Better than kicking the ass. Okay, the only other thing I wanted to put down here was 2 things actually. Carbon nanotubes times 1 for the construction research item. So let's go ahead and research that. Put that, say, right here. Then we can research the save beacon, I hope. Buildable technology. I got no salvage data. I used up all my salvage data. There's the save beacon there. It only costs 1, so I need 3 salvage data. What an idiot. Okay, that was a bonehead move. We do have room, so that's good. Let's see, let's put this here. Let's put this here. Let's put this somewhere else. Put this over here. Salvage data, eh? Okay. We're looking for a building or damaged machinery. There should be some of that around. There's a building there, but I think we already got the stuff out of that. That's the shelter we were at earlier. There's damaged machinery there. It's kind of northwest of where we are. It's kind of the direction we came in. Let's go over and get that. And at that point, what did I want salvage data for? Oh yeah, to research the save beacon. Is this another cave? Another cave with bedrock in it. Where I'm told creatures don't spawn. I don't know if that's true or not. Okay, we don't actually need to do this because what we're looking for is actually back here somewhere. Right there. That should give us some salvage. Give us 3. Perfect. That's all we need. As long as we have the bits and pieces to make our save beacon, we're golden. And that'll be it. That'll be it for today. Still have to find a ship. Now I think we have, what, 3 million units? Yeah, 3.2 million units. That's a huge help. That's from the rest of the salvage data we had. I didn't even think that we had to research something, but we do, of course. That's from the other salvage data that we had. And basically, we sold it. So buildable technology. What else can we do here? Okay, so we do have walls. If we had been out in the wild, we could have put up a floor and some walls and possibly some roofing. Yeah, roofing is over here. But we don't need that. What we need is we need to research this such that we can then research the save beacon. I need a metal plate. I think I can make one. No, I can't. I don't have enough ferrite dust. But I can certainly, I can buy one in here. So, on that note, I'd like to thank everybody who decided to tune in to this this stream. Pardon me, and spend their precious time with us. Oh, missing components. What am I missing? What? 2 metal plates. Sorry.
Thank you, Martin.
I need 2 metal plates.
Thumbs up, wave, and
Yeah, okay, so thank you all for coming in and joining me and spending your precious time with me today. I really do appreciate it. I hope you all have a great weekend, rest of your weekend. And yeah, our Baldur's Gate 3 stream on Monday afternoon should go ahead as planned. We've had we've had a few snags last couple of weeks, but we should be okay to pursue that Monday. So yeah, do join us for that. And yeah, again, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Ciao, everybody. Take care. There's the save. Right? Restore point 1335. Yep, right on. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a great rest of your day.
Radiation damage detected. Technology recharge. Product received. Technology recharge. Units received.